Have you ever wondered what your emotions and mood patterns look like over the course of an entire year? What tracking these might reveal about your stress, happiness, or relationships? This past year, I did exactly that, tracking my mood in this notebook on almost every single day. What I discovered led to a huge shift in perspective. The habit consisted of a low-effort journaling practice at the end of every day. I rated the day's mood between a choice of 3 smileys and also took a measure of how much anxiety or stress I felt on a scale from 1 to 10. No overthinking, just a quick note. Recently, as 2024 came to a close, I manually compiled all the data into a spreadsheet to see if I could uncover any patterns. This is what I found. Days with high anxiety weren't necessarily bad days. Anxiety feels so all-consuming, but looking back like this and zooming out, there's so much more to any given day. Being able to reframe these feelings in this way is a tool I didn't know I needed. Looking at the trends in the data, I saw a clear pattern of anxiety and stress spiking leading up to big events. Usually, I tend to convince myself of being unfazed by things like exams, presentations at work, changes in personal circumstances, or I downplay the influence they have on my headspace. This may seem obvious, but the data truly gave me a reality check here. Having a structure clearly plays a big role in my mental well-being. Having a specific routine, in my case I noticed this with starting a new job, is very important in a stable headspace and a feeling of contentment overall. On the days where I did leave notes, they were dominated by the people, friends, family that I spent time with. A very simple but profound reminder that your relationships are one of the most important things in life. Seeing the recap of the year boil down into such little numbers is bizarre. Of course, it doesn't paint a full picture of what the year was like, but what it does do is put into perspective the daily struggles to some degree. Being able to observe and actually understand that moods, thoughts, anxious feelings come, but then also go, based on data from my own life, is a noticeable shift in perspective. At the same time, it also reveals the bigger struggles, what is actually important to work on. I'm a person that sometimes gets lost in the daily perspective, daily highs, daily lows, momentary struggles, but also successes. Being able to zoom out like this and see the bigger picture is game-changing. This habit obviously isn't for everyone, but if you love tracking and reflecting like this, then it's definitely worth a try. To me, it's just such a cool way to gain an objective snapshot of one's life over a given time frame. I can't begin to imagine what the learnings might be if you compare the results throughout the years once you have that data as well. What about you? What would your 2025 look like if you tracked it? Thanks for watching. See you later.